Post-match interview here at Topfield following today's 2-1 playoff final defeat to Hitchin Town. Dave, not the finish of the season that we wanted. There wasn't a lot in the game overall, but ultimately two set pieces proved decisive for them, and they just about edged it.
Yeah, I can't argue. I think they deserved it. We started quite well, but look, I think we lost our way. Went long too many times, which is not how I want us to play. And we've done the same on Wednesday. On the periods we got it down, I felt they struggled to hold on to us, but we didn't do enough. We got back in the game in the second half with a penalty. Thought we'd really go at them from that point, but in the end we created one or two more little chances, but we didn't create anything special. And as I said to you, I can't for a minute say they didn't deserve it. I think in the end they did, and they were very clever at getting it over the line. Credit to Hitchin.
Skip, obviously after the win Wednesday, it was kind of win-win for us anyway. It was almost a bonus in the fact that was effectively our cup final on Wednesday. But obviously you want to come and give a good account of yourselves on this huge occasion in front of a great crowd. But do you think we fully did ourselves justice today?
Not technical wise, no. Can't fault their fitness, the desire, the effort. We've worked our socks off. You could tell it wasn't going to be our day with how we like to play. But the one thing is they never gave up and they just kept going and going. So you have to give them credit on that. I thought we started the better side. Could scored after 3 minutes. Once we've got there, you've got to really score that. Goals change games. I thought for 10 minutes we were very good. Then they've got their set piece, which was a soft goal. Similar to Wednesday, really. Conceded halfway through the first half and didn't really recover till half time. But it's one of them. So you're not going to win every single game. And look, what a great day, what a great occasion to be part of. 3,100 fans or whatever they announced at the end. So let's be realistic. We've come third in the league. We've been outstanding at times. We've finished the season superbly. Won a great semi-final. Maybe one hurdle too many. But I'm not going to sit there and mope around that. That was just for the football club. Just a great occasion. And there'll be players going home tonight thinking ifs and buts and could I have done more, but that's what it's like. I mean, we've had some, I think we're 10 years old as a football club this year. We've had some unbelievable highs. I wouldn't class this as a real low. There's been one or two that really get you down, but today, let's be realistic here. This was, just a great occasion to be part of, and we'll go again.
Dave, obviously we're 2-0 down, so we had to throw caution to the wind a little bit. We get the goal back with 20 minutes to go. Was there a degree of disappointment that maybe we didn't? I didn't feel like we ever had that. We started very well in the first 15 minutes, but we never really got that head of steam and that bit of momentum to try and force ourselves back into potentially to extra time.
Yeah, and again, I think I said when I spoke at first, I just thought they managed the game very well in that situation. Look, we didn't. Did we get the ball in enough? We got one or two across. Adam created himself a great opportunity and put it wide. But look, you sometimes have to give credit to them. They got bodies in the right places. They worked like mad to get to stop us creating decent chances. We did well, but like I say, maybe just missed a little bit of craft somewhere. We missed some, at the end of the day, we missed something at the right times for us, because you had 20 minutes to get it back. We got to 2-1. Clearly, they become nervous through it. They're always going to play on the break, so that's okay. You take the risk and play on the break. Like I say, I can only give them credit. They done what they needed to do. When we did get it in the box, they got a head, a knee, a foot, their body in front of it, and they protected the goal well, because the keeper didn't have to make a great save in that period. I think we hit the bar at one stage, didn't we? I think that was before we'd scored, but you know, I was pleased that we got a goal back and gave our supporters something to cheer about, from honestly, because we, you know, obviously there was the majority were Hitchin fans today, but we come in, brilliant numbers come in to support us, you know, which also goes to show what we could do. You know, we'll go on about it till we're blue in the tooth, but what we could do with our own ground. You know, there's a big support up for us in Biggleswade, and you know, someone somewhere needs to wake up, because at the present stage, you know, we're sitting there and we're where we are for a reason. We do all the right things. We you know, we're brilliant with the youth. We're brilliant with the schools and things like that. And you know, someone in that council office needs to have their head shook, because it's a great club. You know, from the minute we started it, I felt in Biggleswade that there were certain things as a town weren't done, and I just think we do. So, yeah, look, I'm to where, you know, going across and coming off your question, but this is a great club. We're doing great stuff, and one day we'll get into a position where we can get that over the line, and we can get possibly to a level that I think the club's good enough to get to. The infrastructure is great. We might be dead by the time we get there, by the way, us too. But the fact is that, but it's good enough to get there. We just need some support from the right places.
Skip, just finally, let's reflect.
I'm just glad Dave's not my doctor.
I think it'll be you before me.
Probably.
Let's reflect on the season as a whole. If we had been offered 89 points in the league and a playoff final at the start of the season, we absolutely would have taken it. Just tell us a bit about your thoughts as a whole of as a full, complete season. With the result might not have gone our way today, but it's been a brilliant one, hasn't it?
Season's been brilliant. I mean, I was a bit sceptical beginning of the season because of 42 games, because I just thought, I'm not particularly happy with how the league pyramid works on that. Because if you speak to most managers and clubs, 36 is a more realistic number. So 42 league games, but then that's the card we've been dealt with. I thought we've done really well. We got off to a good start. That helps. We've had patches where we've drawn games and we just couldn't get them over the line. We threw away a lot of points against so-called lesser opposition, if you dare say that. But finish was brilliant. Overall, got no qualms, honestly. We've been superb at times, brilliant to watch, scored plenty of goals. The entertainment's been there. It's been, and this is a great climax, and it is a great finish to the season. Coin didn't come down our way, but such a fine margin between both of these sides. I mean, we've played them 4 times, and there's just been the odd goal in, and a draw and 3 victories. Just the odd goal between both sides on each occasion. So 2 well-matched sides. Today wasn't our day, but the season overall, unbelievable. Wouldn't swap it for anything. Next year you're hoping for a bit better of a FA Cup run than this year, which is probably the only area that we've let ourselves down in. But tough draw, and it didn't go our way. But more than happy, Lee. More than happy.
Brilliant stuff, gents. Well, congrats on a great season, and don't let it get you down too much. And there's always next season.
Yeah, shopping next week. Looking forward to that.
Cheers, gents.